Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Gutierrez.
And I'm Lauren Freeman. Tonight, dozens of campuses have suffered some type of damage, and districts are still going through buildings, checking for more problems.
That's just one of several big stories that we're covering tonight in the aftermath of this winter storm emergency. We're also looking at brand new water distribution efforts and the question of when will our trash be picked up.
Our live team coverage with the KPRC2 news team begins with Andy Sirota. He's live from one of those damaged schools for us in Katy. Andy?
Lauren, Chris, some of the districts that we've heard back from tell us tonight that the damage in some cases has been minor. In other cases, some schools, some campuses are reporting significant damage. But the good news is nothing catastrophic. Still, other districts tell us they're in the process of assessing how severe the damage is because we keep having freezing temperatures night after night. Maintenance workers with school districts all across the Houston area working overtime, cleaning up in the wake of this week's winter weather emergency.
So that pipe burst in this closet here.
75% of the buildings in Katy ISD had some kind of damage following sub-freezing temperatures, including Schmalz Elementary. A pipe burst in a closet in one of the music classrooms, sending water gushing onto the floor, flooding at least 2 classrooms, leaving crews no choice but to rip up the carpet and tear out some of the sheetrock. This is some of the worst of it.
We can get them serviceable for Monday, right? So kids can get in there. We won't have the carpet down yet. We won't have the sheetrock taped and floated. So it'll be another at least a week's worth of work before we can get them back to where we really want them to be, maybe 2 weeks.
Katy ISD is not alone. Cy-Fair, Galveston, Goose Creek, Klein, and Fort Bend all dealing with similar situations from burst pipes tonight.
We've got water lines that have flooded into some of the equipment in some of our schools. That's creating some major repair issues.
District administrators are reaching out to staff to identify who is able to return to work next week. Fort Bend ISD hopes to resume normal operations on Monday, but that decision won't be made until Sunday night. In Cy-Fair ISD, schools also stayed closed this week. These images show the water at Langham Creek High and Swanky Elementary after pipes burst in those 2 schools.
We did have 3 buildings that had more extensive damage that we brought in outside contractors to assist us on. We're also bringing some other contractors in to help us with some of the repairs throughout the district.
Fort Bend ISD hopes to have a better assessment of the damage tomorrow. Katy ISD intends to resume normal operations on Monday. Waller ISD, Alief ISD also reporting damage. Still waiting on numbers tonight, though, from Houston ISD and Spring ISD. Live in Katy, Andy Sirota, KPRC2 News.